What is it like to be back in New Orleans for a second time?
It's a blessing, It's just another opportunity for us to have a path to the national championship. So we're blessed to be in this position.
What is it about this receivers room that makes you guys special?
I'll say our brotherhood connection that we have, and I just feel like we're overall an unselfish receiver room. We always want to see each other win. So that's probably the biggest part about the receiver room that makes it so special.
What's this DNA traits thing that people keep talking about? What is that?
Oh yeah, that's something that's like part of our identity, and that helps Georgia be Georgia. That's the standard of Georgia, especially with the new one that we just added, FPE, fire, passion, energy. I feel like we was missing that last year, and I feel like we have that. And I feel like this receiver room really interpret that a lot, especially we put that on the field with blocking for the running backs or even for each other to have those touchdowns, saving tackles and things like that. Because it's all over the field, just us being very physical.
So Kobe was just talking about the fact that you guys do a lot of extra work after practice as a receiver group. You kind of take turns. Zachariah was saying the same thing. Why is that important for you guys?
It helps the confidence with it. First, Coach Smart, Coach Bobo, and Coach Coley, and with our quarterback. So they see us putting in that work. It gives us confidence to call those plays, that we'll be able to make those plays, and why not want to get the work in extra? We ain't doing nothing. We got school, but right now, guess what? We have no school, but free time. It's boring in Athens right now, so why not put that work in and get better? We're all trying to win a national championship, so there's no shortcuts to get to that point.
Something that people don't see at practice is the fact that Gunnar Stockton can throw the way that he does. I've learned that today, that he'll rip it 60, 70 yards and no one sees it.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what it's like to practice with Gunnar Stockton.
It's good, it's a guy that you see that's so nice, and he comes out there in the huddle and he's like leading, so Coach Smart makes the practices as hard as possible. You'll see Coach Smart yell on the microphone, also with the crowd noise. It make you kind of angry a little bit, but guess what? You fighting through it because in the game it's not going to be that way. So Coach Smart always makes the practices harder than the game, so when the game comes, it's easier. And just see him to stay poised the whole time, make sure everybody know where to go in their alignments. And he's like just being a leader, depending on whatever the situation is. Let's say it's 2 minutes with like 30 seconds left, no timeout. You just see Gunnar just smart and taking control of the game, so. Yeah.
He's a quarterback not afraid to lower the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love that because I'm the same way, and just having a quarterback like that type of energy, it gets you lit, And I like quarterbacks like that. And anyway, I like quarterback who can run. Can say the play not there, you got somebody who can make play, he can make somebody miss, and he's fast, He actually hit like 20 miles per hour the other day at practice. So, but yeah, can't want to say that, but yeah.
Too late, you already told everybody. No, I didn't even have to ask you a question because as soon as I say you got a quarterback that lowers their shoulders, skill guys love that.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Sure. Because it's like you got somebody who's feisty. I feel like that brings a swag to the game, And I feel like it's a game changer as well, because like they can have an explosive, We had Stetson back in the day. Guess what? He might have been a lower shoulder type of guy, but he was more of a make a guy miss and still take off with the ball, So just having a quarterback like that makes the offense flow way easier.
Okay, you mentioned Kirby on the mic. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows he's notorious for doing that. Mm-hmm. But what I've learned today is that it doesn't matter what field you're on, he's going to call you out.
Oh, for sure. It don't matter. He might be in the indoor, and you outside on a whole different field, and he might just put his head out for a couple seconds. He scream your name, like, bro, you're not even out here. Like, you'll be like, what the heck? But you got to love it, though, because he always wants you to get better. So you got to love that part of it.
How many times has he been yelling at you, and you're like, where the heck is he at?
Oh, definitely like 4 or 5 times here. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, it's like, let's say in the morning workouts, you didn't even think coach is gonna be there at 6 a.m. You don't even see his truck, but hey, he still hear you like, he a little slick, So yeah, it'd be moments like that.
There's a lot of people that said last year here at the Sugar Bowl, you guys didn't feel as prepared as you maybe would have liked, but this year feels different.
Oh, yeah,
Why?
For sure. The approach that we took from versus last year and this year, having all that time off. I feel like we didn't do it the way we should have versus this year. I feel like we did it the right way. Coach Smart definitely took into consideration a lot of stuff that we did last year versus this year. And I'll tell you this, it's definitely different than last year with the practices and the lifts and all that. It's totally different, So I feel like we definitely got better since the last time we played, Last time we played last year, I couldn't say the same. But this year, we definitely got better for sure, so.